Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to another short video as I get closer and closer to my explant date. I just wanted to share that I went today to my pre-op appointment with Dr. Sean Parson here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it went fabulous. I feel so confident about my choice in using him as my surgeon. He put all my concerns or worries to ease. I was able to ask him all of my questions, that long list I had shared with you during one of my videos. And I feel really, really good about everything. And now just have to hope that I test negative for COVID 3 days before the surgery, because that's now a requirement, and then I'll be good to go on September 10th. I'm expecting no complications, easy recovery. I have to say that I spoke in my last video about the Peggy Huddleston's book and sort of all the work I'm doing with visualizations and meditations, and I have to say, it's really working. I feel so empowered with the visualizations I'm doing, imagining my desired outcome, visualizing the procedure going perfectly smoothly, no complications. I feel really good about it. As a meditation instructor, I teach that our brains believe what we tell them. And so I have been meditating multiple times a day, telling my brain, telling my body with words, with visualizations, and also just sensory feeling within my body how smoothly everything's going to go. And I just feel an extreme peace and sense of knowing everything is going to be okay. And that's so amazing if you think about it, how we have the power to choose how we want to think about things, and that can directly affect how we feel about them. And I want to say I was so grateful because Dr. Parson and his staff were so open to me when I shared that I requested that their anesthesiologists or people in the operating room, would they be willing to read affirmations that I have written, basically telling me that everything's going well, that everything, no complications, that I won't need pain medication, all of these things. And of course, they were more than willing to do that, as I had suspected, but it was nice to get that validation from them. And the other thing that I also want to share, since this is about breast implant illness awareness and trying to help raise awareness, it was so comforting when he said to me, this is a real thing. When he said that he believes in it and other doctors believe in it, and that it is something that is being discussed at all of the conferences. I was so happy to hear that. And I know it's not the case with all plastic surgeons, but it is definitely gaining momentum. And he said, my appointment was at 10:30 this morning. He had already met with 3 women who were at their pre-ops for explants. He operates 3 days a week and does at least an explant every day. That's telling you something. I forget the percentage they told my husband and I today that of women coming in for explants. I forget it, but it's quite high. Sorry, my texts are popping up. That was good to hear too. And as he described it, he said, they obviously try to make the implants out of a material that is going to, cause the least problems. But he said, how can you not expect some bodies to reject them? Any foreign body that you put into our bodies, a knee, a hip, but with those, you can't just take them out. And so you have to hope that your body's not going to reject it. As he said, with the breast implants, we can take them out. And he said 80% of the women he explants improve. He said, I can't look you in the eye and guarantee that all of your health challenges will go away, but I can tell you that I believe you are going to feel better after getting these out of your body, especially hearing that the onset of your autoimmune symptoms started 3 months after implanting and have gotten progressively worse over the last 20 years. So that's exciting. And I told him, I have no expectations, but I have tremendous hope. And I just, as I said on one of my videos, I know with every fiber in my being that these implants are contributing to my health challenges. And I know that by removing them, my health is going to be able to improve. I know it with all certainty. And every time I meditate on this, it's like I just know. It's what my body is talking to me. And in my meditation, some of them I ask my chest, my breast to talk to me. What do they need? What will they need from me after surgery? What do they need now? And I ask my body what it needs, and it's telling me that it needs to get these out so that it can get strong and healthy again. And I believe when we get to a very deep state of relaxation, we can connect to our intuition in a very powerful way, and our bodies know what they need and they can communicate that to us. And so I feel I'm 3 weeks and a day from surgery, and I feel complete peace, excitement to get it over with, and so excited to then begin detoxing and letting my body heal and regaining strength and whatever improvement of symptoms I can experience. I'm just so excited for that. So I just wanted to share that update with you. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. And yeah, I think my main thing now is between now and September 10th, I'm kind of going to lay really low because don't really know what's going on out there with COVID. I am fully vaccinated, but the last thing I want is to test positive for COVID 3 days before and have to postpone my surgery. So I'm going to be using my visualizations for that as well, and just picturing myself strong and not getting COVID, but I'm also going to take precautions. And I've kind of decided what I need to do for my comfort level is just lay low for the next 3 weeks and kind of avoid too much public interaction and just be a homebody, I guess, and going within, exercising, eating well, getting proper rest, reading the good books I love to read, and doing all my visualizations and meditations, and just kind of getting myself prepared for surgery. And this will probably be the last video I make until after surgery, maybe the day of surgery, shortly after, to let you know how things are going. And then I'll post some videos of my recovery and what I experience on the other end of this. So thank you so much for joining me on the journey so far, for sharing this with anybody that you shared it with. I know that I have reached at least a few people who had not heard of breast implant illness and now are aware and taking steps to explore what options might be best for them. So much like myself, who a few months ago had never heard of it. I'm just so grateful to the neighbor who shared her story with me, and that's why I'm sharing my story with all of you. So please share it with anybody that you're able to, who you think might be able to benefit from it. And thank you for all the love and support. It helps me not feel alone. It has given me strength that has brought me to this place of complete peace and just excitement and trust. And I also want to share that I'm so grateful, and another reason I feel so at peace, because as I have shared with you, I do have health-related anxiety and some anxiety around surgery from one previous surgery that I had some complications from. But my oldest and dearest friend, who I met the first day of kindergarten, we're now 54, is a nurse, and she's flying out the day before my surgery and going to stay with Todd and myself for a few days. And that gives me such peace too, just knowing that I have one of the best nurses that I know staying in my home with me, helping me and taking care of me. And that is such a blessing. So Sarah, to you, I love you and I can't wait to see you. All right, so be well, everyone. Take care.